Good morning, guys. How is everyone? I hope that you've had a very blessed, prosperous week so far. I hope that you rested well. I woke up this morning thinking about a quote that I had read yesterday from Ernest Hemingway stating, the world breaks everyone, and afterwards, many are stronger in the broken places. And that really hit home with me. But then I started questioning, why isn't everyone stronger? To me, it comes down to this. There isn't anything objectively good or bad, and there isn't anything that happens to you that cannot be overcome. There isn't anything that, when turned inward, you can't find a reason to overcome, to put those pieces back together. That right there indeed becomes your job. It's literally up to you. Are you going to sit and wallow and woe is me? Because what happened, and there's nothing you can do. There's no way that you can take it back. But how you respond to it, what you bring to the table, whether you meet fire with fire, whether you meet that adversity with falling apart, becoming weaker in that area that broke you, or you bind and mend them, it becomes a well that literally makes you stronger when you decide to mend these things. That right there, it is a choice. And, it's a choice that only you are allowed to make. When you sit around and you just complain, nobody wants to help you. And the truth is that, guys, there are many, many things in life that you have every reason to complain about. You have every reason to be upset by things that have happened to you. And the most sinister thing about excuses is that they're valid. The truth is, there are a million reasons why you should give up. There are a million reasons why you shouldn't try. That thing that broke you, you should be allowed to just sit on the ground and cry. That is your right. You have every reason to do it, and probably people wouldn't think any less of you. But here's the truth that I've discovered. You either become weaker or stronger in the areas that broke you. And that's a choice of how you're going to move forward. The great news is that the best thing that you can do to become stronger is love yourself. And loving yourself is a practice. People think it's something that you're just going to feel right away, and it's going to feel right and natural, and you're just going to turn all these bad things inward, and there's going to be a spark of yourself. And the truth is that that's just not the way it goes. That's just not human experience. It's just not how it works. And there is going to be a voice inside of your head, and that voice is going to blame you. It's going to say it's your fault. No matter how many times like people on the outside tell you that it's not true, that's not the way it is, that this thing that happened to you does not define you, there is going to be a voice that tells you that it does. And that's where you have to fall back on a process. That's where you have to realize that you literally have to practice. You have to practice loving yourself. And it's okay. And no matter what happened, there is absolutely nothing that invalidates that you are worthy of your own love. But you got to be willing to do it, guys. You got to be willing to put in the work. You have to know that on the other side of these feelings, there is a life where there is a vision where you really do love yourself because you took the time to practice it. You took the time to sit and feel stupid and say that you love yourself. And sometimes just putting in the work is all you need to be strong. So, guys, put in the work. You are worth it. The fact that you're still alive and still on this earth, even though it's been a challenge, it's been rough, and sometimes you just get weighed down. You get uninspired to keep moving. Even though all this is happening, God or the universe or whatever you feel comfortable calling it, it has a plan. You will go through what you go through, and everything that you're going through may make absolutely no sense at the time. But at just the right point, God's going to reveal why these challenges, problems, and setbacks keep coming and what you're supposed to learn from it. And when you see that and you realize it and you learn from it, you grow. You will go through what you go through. Just because you go to sleep at night doesn't mean that you're resting. Because you close your eyes at night and sleep doesn't mean that you are actually resting. And the reason that you don't rest is why you're awake. During the day, everyone you come in contact with is so full of problems, insecurities, issues, dysfunction, and negativity. You may not realize it, but it keeps your mind and your spirit in turmoil. Those issues, the problems, the yelling, the arguing, the dysfunction, all of this crap is going on all day, every day. So when you sleep at night, you're not resting. A lot of people would say, I love myself. But do you really love yourself? Do the people you hang out with, the places you go, the things you do on a daily basis really reflect someone that loves themselves? If you did, why would you mess with people that say negative things about you behind your back? They're jealous. They're envious of who you are and the things you have going on in your life, that your career is moving up, that you've got good things going on. And, people like this, they send you every sign. But sometimes we get so desperate to have people around and in our life, we just continue to go back. Continue to show up at every event that they invite us to, knowing what is going to happen. I don't want you to be just like a bunch of people that are home. I'm not saying just be a bunch of people that are like home, alone, with no friends, no family. But, at this point, guys, we are old enough and mature enough to understand the difference between good people and bad people. When you're hanging out with dark, dysfunctional people, you can't expect yourself to go to sleep at night and rest. You can't expect to feel good about yourself, in your day when you have negative and dark people included in it. So what? So what that you grew up with them? So what that they're lifelong friends? So what if they are family? We have a responsibility to walk away from those people. I want you to laugh. I want you to smile. I actually want you to feel good about the people around you and the things that happen to you during the day. You don't just wake up in the morning and dark, dysfunctional people randomly pop up. These people are around because you have decided to include them in your life. So, as long as you keep deciding to include them in your life is always going to be full of negativity, of issues, of dysfunction, and just absolute freaking craziness, because these are the people that you're choosing to include in your everyday life. You can't say that you love yourself when you let these people around you that are, insecure and don't care about your needs, and they have problems with you, and you don't even have a problem with that. They try to make you feel bad about being so blessed. They laugh about it, but what they're doing is really throwing like these subliminal, very direct messages at you that they're jealous, they're envious, they're insecure with the idea that you're coming up. Your career is blossoming and advancing. God put people in your life either for a reason or for a season. And it's so important, guys, that you realize when someone's season is over. Don't decide to drag these random negative people in the new season of your life. Your boat is at capacity, full capacity, and you have to decide who will stay and who to throw overboard. Is that relationship over? Does it make you feel spiritually, mentally, emotionally fulfilled? Or are you just hanging on to it because you have like an idea of loyalty? Well, I'm going to tell you guys, the word loyalty is overused and abused. I'm here to tell you that loyalty does have an expiration date. It isn't an open-ended, lifelong journey, because the truth is, some people, it just does not make sense for you to carry them into your new season. Guys, you're not a victim. You decided that these people are your friends. You decided that those people were coming with you in your new season. You decided that this is what you wanted to do with your day. Just because you get invited places doesn't mean you have to show up. Nobody wants to be alone, but I think probably worse than being alone is being in a place where you're full of people and you still feel lonely. We have control of every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year of our lives. We have control of that. Stop settling for anything, just anything anybody wants to dump on you. They may be dumping that on you, but you're choosing that, and that's on you. So how you feel at the end of the day is directly dependent on the people that you let in your day. Stop acting like you don't have a choice, because you do. Stop playing the victim, because you're not. You make your own choices. I love you. I love each and every one of you. And I'm tired of seeing these grown people running around acting like they don't have a choice, hanging with crazy people, and expecting their day to be different. Today, I can say that I love myself enough. I want to walk in love and light and peace, and with people that are trying to evolve and grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally, people that add to my emotional, mental, spiritual pot, people that are proud of me, and people that support me in my endeavors to be just a little bit better person today than I was yesterday. I want to be around people that are trying to better themselves, that are seeking wisdom and knowledge. You have a choice, guys. Open your eyes. See what is right in front of you. Don't claim to love yourself and then choose to wake up and fill your day with negative, draining, destructive energies. When you love yourself, when you truly love yourself, you're going to wake up and you're going to look for better. So, how are you going to spend your day today? Are you going to set your mind that you're going to have a good day, These people that are in your life that are negative influences and pop your pink cloud, are you going to let them back in? Or are you going to decide that a new season is starting for you? A new season where you can have everything and anything you ever wanted in life. Your boat is at capacity. Are you going to continue to sail with your sink shipping? Or are you going to throw the negative overboard and sail into your new life with peace, love, happiness, and security? Just a little bit of thought. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope that you're having a great week. I hope that this puts some perspective in your life to get a jump start on how your day is going to go. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. We'll see you next time.